everyone, and welcome back to Wildlife Park 2, and we are here in our Costa Rica park, which so far has been kind of an amazing adventure and misadventures. So I'm still learning how to run a park on our own, and things are still quite interesting. For example, like watching the animals fly around, trying to figure out how to make them happy. Everything's a little bit confusing still, but at least we're starting to get some semblance of a park being built. So today I kind of wanted to see if we can add in that little adoption area I talked about, because I got the idea in my head. I just think it would be really fun to have a bunch of like puppies and kittens over here that people could pretend they could adopt. Maybe we can make it a petting zoo area, and I can figure out how to actually make a proper petting zoo. That would be really nice so that I can make sure I had those skills down. We're going to go ahead and we're kind of going to smooth this area out a little bit, because I think it's going to be easier to work with if it's nice and flat. And then it looks like it's going to rain again. Yep. Constantly raining here in our Costa Rica park. That is just fine. And then we'll see about adding in the puppies and the kittens, because I just think that would be so fun, like our little Norwich Terriers here. So let's see what they would need. They need water and meat, so we're going to need to start running at the poultry farm to produce some meat. They need to be able to run, jump, and swim. Interesting. So that's going to be kind of interesting, trying to make sure they can swim okay. All right, all right. All right, so we'll figure this out. And then for the cats, if we were to go, say, to our domestic house cat, then the domestic house cat needs water, meat, and fish, and they need to run and jump. So those are the requirements for making sure that the animals will be very happy. So let's go ahead and put in the wooden palisade. You know what? This fencing should do good. The paling fencing, if that's how you pronounce that. And let's go ahead and just mark off an area. We'll put like some pretty flowers on the other side of the fence. And we'll mark off kind of a little area where people can come in and they can see some kitties and puppies. So let's do this. There we go. Kitties and puppies, kitties and puppies. We need like kind of a big area for the puppies, I think, so it covers a large space. And then we'll have the bathrooms, probably maybe somewhere like over here. That's probably a good idea. And let's go ahead and we'll separate it with a bigger wall from where the kitties and the puppies will be. So let's see, maybe right here. Kitties can have the left side, puppies a little bit more room. I don't know. I kind of want to give them equal space. Aw, man, I think I messed it up. All right, come here. We're going to take out this whole fencing and then we're going to try again. All right, so let's do this. Hopefully people will be really excited about our little Goodwill petting zoo that we're doing. I'm gonna just kind of split it-ish straight down the middle with a little bit more room for the puppies, I think, because they're gonna need area to swim, apparently. So we'll have to try that out. All right, and then let's make sure that we have the gate set up so that personnel can go in. Whoops. Well, I guess we could just do it like that. But I don't want to. Let's set up the gate for personnel so that they can go in and take care of the animals. And then the gate for the visitors. No, that's not where I want it. Man, putting the gates down is really hard because you have to watch for where the posts are in the fencing, which is new to me. It's really weird to me. All right, and then let's do this. I will say this game is not as intuitive and it's not as easy to customize as Zoo Tycoon 2 by far. By far. All right, so let's start with house cats. We're gonna make a little area for the house kitties. Let's add in, let's do, ooh, that's some growling there. There we go. Let's just do like 3 little house kitties. Raw meat and fish, please, is what they want. So we're gonna add in some raw meat for the kitties. Which really, I wish there was a little bit of a calmer feeding thing that we could feed the cats out of, other than like this meat container right here, or like this iced fish container right here. But something tells me that they didn't design those to be like like little pet animal feeders. I'm gonna check. Yeah, I don't see anything. I see a little dog house, and here's a pen for sheep. And we found like this really weird thing that we figured out was like a litter box or something for cats earlier. I think we found that, like, is this an animal nest? That is pretty cool. So that's an animal nest. And then that's a current tunnel. Interesting. to be used by marine animals. And see, then there's this animal loo, which I wonder if this is like for the cats. Like, do the cats use this? Do we need an animal loo for the cats? I'm not sure. Maybe it's for a different animal entirely. So we'll try that out in the future. We need to have like a little spot where they can get something fresh to drink. They're gonna need somewhere where they can get their meat. So I guess they're just gonna eat these raw hunks of meat. Woo, petting zoo. You're getting pretty darn interesting. And then let's come over here. And we're gonna need to get the meat going. So let's go ahead and get the chicken poultry farm going. And let's try out... Not really... well, let's see. Where is it? There is it. Ah, there it is. Not really quite as impressed, to be honest, with how everything is laying out compared to how Zoo Tycoon 2 lays things out. Because it feels like it's not... Like, the animals don't feel personalized. And, like, their behaviors and their care and the things that you feed them out of aren't very personalized. But we'll keep going for today, and we'll see what we think about everything. Alright, and we're going to put in another keeper. So let's go ahead. We'll put down an animal keeper kind of on this side so he can come out and take care of these animals. The kitties are all getting a little bit thirsty, and they actually need something to jump over to. So we can put down like little small stones. I wish I could provide them with more things. Like, will they go inside even if it doesn't explicitly say that they will? Will they go inside like a little animal shade area? Will they use like a little nest spot? Somewhere they can get out of the rain would be really nice. Like, would they go in a little horse stall or something like that? I kind of want to put a horse stall down just to pretend that they'll go in there so that they'll be happy. Anything for some raw meat, and they want some more fish. We're working on the meat and the fish right now. I wonder if we go ahead, because I started production for the meat and the fish, and if we got the new feeders. So here's the meat feeder. Yeah, now it's full. There we go. Oh, and look at them lay down in the sun. Aww. So, okay. This is different than what I thought it would be like, because you can't really customize how you feed them. But at least we've got some things going here. All right, so I guess we could work on like the dog side of things, and then we should probably make it so guests can come down and like look at these guys if they want to. It's so weird that like the path for the guest is in guest facilities. I keep thinking pathing would be somewhere maybe a little bit more reasonable, but no, it's guest facilities. Speaking of guest facilities, let's go ahead and add in a bathroom to make sure that people can access the bathroom as needed. That's always super duper important to do. And let's see, let's go ahead, maybe do this a little bit. I kind of feel like the photo booth is a good idea to put next to where the animals are. Like, we could say the photo booth has something to do with the animals here. So we'll go ahead and put the little photo booth in. There we go. And they can like watch an informational video right here, which I think is kind of cool, about the rescue animals. So, you know, you gotta build your own little narrative, which means build your own story. And then we can start adding in some of the nice flowers that will be happy with me for being here. And let's see, some of the cinnamon ferns, which are also happy with me for being here. All right. And let's see, we'll kind of mix some more flowers in. And maybe we'll give the cats some flowers. I don't think they'll be bothered by anything. So really, we can put like cheerful sunflowers up along the back. Like, la-di-da-di-da. No need to notice. There, now we hid where the meat is. No need to notice, guesties, that something's going on. Oh, what's this problem? There's not enough space in here to walk around. You guys were fine like 2 seconds ago. Do you want the... Oops-a-daisy. You probably don't want your water removed. That was an accident. They're okay. The cats will be okay. Alright, so let's come over here. And we're going to prepare the puppy area, which is going to be a little bit interesting. Because I need to lower terrain, like, right over here. And then smooth it out. This is really weird compared to... It's not easy. The controls are not well done. I'm going to come out and say it. I said it. The controls aren't well done. Alright, and then let's try... We need to put like a tiny little water pump over here to make an itty bitty little pond of some kind. No! Itty bitty! Itty bitty! Itty bitty! No! The cats! I'm sorry, kitties. Everything's flooding. That was not part of the plan. That was not part of the plan at all. Oh my goodness. Alright, well let's just casually like fill this back in. Well, now we have a little puddle at least, so there's some of the water has remained. I'm assuming the puppies can dog paddle, you know, puppy paddle in there. So let's go ahead and get out the meat that the dogs are going to need, and we'll hide it behind sunflowers again. So put that there. Are you guys okay? Yeah, they're doing well. Are the kitties okay? I don't like the weather. I'm sorry. I wish I could give you somewhere to get out of the weather, you guys. I feel so bad that I can't give them like a cat. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like an enclosure for them to get out of the weather, an enclosure for them to eat out of, like some special items for them to get out of the weather, an item for them to eat from, drink from. Those are like basic things that I feel like should have just been here, and they're not, and it's weird. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to continue to lower the terrain over here again. I'm going to lower it pretty low, and then we'll try with the well again. Can I just do like a tiny well and just like sell it afterward? I just need the tiniest little thing, you guys, just the tiniest little thing to put some water in so that the puppies can swim, because apparently the puppies need to swim. All right, so let's see. Those are the animals. I need the well again. It zipped away from me. All right, come on. Well, you need to fit in here. I know you don't want to, but that's too bad. Darn. Okay, let's try this. Maybe some area over here. Now it's getting way too deep. I'm kind of worried. Can I round the terrain off a little bit? Kind of gentle this up some. Make it a little easier. There we go. All right, let's try again. So we're going to yank out the well. I don't think this is going to end well, you guys. I am not impressed. You know what? Puppies don't need swimming every day. That is, I'm vetoing the puppy swimming every day thing. And I wish that the guests would properly use the petting facilities, because that's what this whole idea was for. It really was, that this whole idea was for this. And oh, we'll just see. We'll see. Seri's impressedness with the game is dropping rapidly. All right, so let's put in like a couple little boys and a little girl puppy. And let's make sure that they have enough food. I wish they could get out of the... They can get out of the elements. We can actually get them out of the elements because we can get these guys dog houses. So let's go ahead and get some dog houses that we can implement. Okay, where are my dog houses? Here's my dog houses. Look, and we can put the little dog houses in here. Yay! Dog houses. All right. So now we have some puppy dog houses going down. And that should give them a safe place to get out of the elements. Now they have some more. I'm going to give the cats another rock so they can get out of the weather. And I'm going to grab some more of the pretty like sunflowers, and we'll put those up along the back. It's starting to look more like the kind of facility I was picturing, where you could come over and like adopt the animals. There we go. So I hid the meat again, and I think they complain a little bit about it. Oh, and my plants are going to complain because they want more grass. There we go. Plants should be happier now. All right, and there's no one coming. There's no one coming to like see what's going on. Oh no, I don't have any more money. Ma'am, I can help you with that problem. Can I ever help you with that problem? Here, I'm gonna figure out a way to like sneak the ATM in. If it'll stop moving weird. Oh, come on. Come here, ATM. Come here. You need to go somewhere right over here, maybe? Here, I'm gonna put it right down here. This looks like a good spot to casually be like, well, my friend, if you need somewhere to get more money, I want to pet these cute animals. Yes, go in. I'm pretty sure I have, isn't this like open? You know, it's like the gate for the visitors so you can go in and pet the animals. They just don't use it. That's so interesting. Okay, we have petting zoos set up. We have the puppies all set up. Puppies are complaining about not having enough space to walk around, probably because of all the trees. They're all the, well, we can actually remove the trees. They're probably complaining about all of the sunflowers. All right, so I'll go ahead and remove a few things. See, already they're like, that's better. That's better. I just want some of these sunflowers taken out. Well, too bad, you guys. They're important. All right, so I wish this girl could go in and pet the cute animals. That was the point of doing all this. So that she could go in and like enjoy the animals and take a kitty home. Oh, look at the puppies. Oh, you guys. Oh my gosh. They're using their little doghouse. They're like, this is a little crowded. You know you guys have more than one doghouse, right? Look at that. You've got like 3 little tails wiggling. You guys do have more than one doghouse. You don't have to do this. There you go. It looks like we have Cerebus, the three-headed dog in Greek mythology who lived in Hades. Where it looks like we have him popping out of the little doghouse more than anything else, doesn't it? It really does look like we just have like a three-headed dog. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. All right, go on, puppies. Start moving around. Go play, go play, go have fun. Go have fun. They're not yelling at me about needing to swim either, which is nice. All right, that's more like it. Getting those puppies out, having a good time. Well, is she gonna go in? Did I place the gate the wrong direction? Is that the problem? I don't think there is a wrong direction. Well, you guys, I've got to say, the missions were a lot more exciting. So I'm going to see if I can maybe figure out how this game is supposed to run just a little bit better. There's a big pile of poop in the deer exhibit. But all in all, I think I actually really like Zoo Tycoon 2 better. This is kind of like series review after 4 episodes of trying Freeform Zoo. I feel so embarrassed. And maybe I'm just missing some key things, but I feel like there's a lot more we can do with Zoo Tycoon 2 when it comes to actually seeing the animals have children and seeing them develop personalities, seeing the guests really engage with the animals. And I just feel like there's more customization to it, and when it comes to actually dealing with like the cats and dogs and those kinds of creatures, then it's like we've got a lot of other great games that do this much better. And when it comes to even the mermaids, I just want to load up Sims 3 and like make a mermaid there instead. So so I feel kind of disappointed because I was so excited and so hyped to actually do a freeform zoo in Wildlife Park 2. But I have to say, you guys, now that we have had the opportunity to try it out, I think that there's just a lot more personality in Zoo Tycoon 2. So we might try this out in the future. If you guys want to see more, let me know in the comments below. I think it's great for dabbling in on occasion because it gives me so many ideas for things we can do in the other places, like just the decorations and the plants everywhere, and having like a picnic area and having a big aviary. It gives me tons of ideas for other series that we have going. And if it's given you some ideas, then shout it out. Let me know in the comments. Like, should we plant a whole bunch of sunflowers in Twin Park Town so it looks this beautiful? Let me know. But otherwise, I think I'm pretty good. So I'm sorry. I've never really done this before, but I think we're pretty much done with Wildlife Park 2, unless you guys would like to see more and you have some suggestions. Like, if you can tell me how I did the petting zoo thing wrong, that would be awesome. But for now, I'm going to gently tuck this to the side and we're going to try out some other new games. So I had a great time doing all the missions, at least. And like I said, we might come back in the future so we just get some cool ideas for things we can do in our other series. But until then, I'm content. I hope you guys are too. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.